This story was sent to me by Antonio. Shout out to you, by the way, for sending me the story coming out of New Jersey, where you have this individual by the name of Daquise. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Daquise Young, who is 19 years old, from New Jersey, who unfortunately lost his life playing a game of Russian roulette. When I saw the title of this, I said, well, a few things struck in my mind. I said, I don't know many black people that play the game Russian roulette, and two, people still play that game. Like, for those of you who don't know what Russian roulette is, that's basically it's a real dangerous game. I would not suggest anybody play it. But basically, what it is you take a bullet, like one single bullet, you load it into the chamber of a revolver, and you spin the revolver around one time, and then you close the chamber, and then you point the gun to your head and pull the trigger in hopes that you don't land on the chamber with the bullet inside of it when you pull it. And clearly, what it looks like to me is that he spun it and it landed on the chamber with the bullet in it, and he pulled it and he blew himself away. Let me go ahead and read this article because now it seems to me that there also is going to be some people that's going to be charged for this as well. It says a New Jersey 19-year-old was killed in a game of Russian roulette with friends, according to police. Daquise Young, who was Woodrow Wilson's high school's homecoming king, died last Tuesday after he accidentally fired the gun at his own head while at a pal's home in Camden. The popular athlete died from his injuries at Cooper University Hospital 2 days after the game gone wrong. First off, the game is always, like I said, it's a dangerous game to play. I don't know. I haven't heard of people playing that game in years. When I say years, I'm talking years. Let's see. It says his friends who witnessed the shooting have been charged in his death, prosecutors said. Morton Newman, Jr., age 20, and Nasir Mason, age 19, face aggravated assault and other weapons charges in the fatal incident. Newman told authorities the trio was taking turns pointing the firearm at themselves and pulling the trigger. The gun reportedly didn't fire when Newman and Mason pulled the trigger, but went off during Young's turn, authorities said. Now, here's another question. It didn't go off on them, but it went off on them. You know what they're going to think? They're going to think that those two set him up to to fire that bullet off, because sometimes when people are playing that game, they will probably trick people and not put any bullets in the chamber, or they'll put that one in there after they're done going on their round, and the person whose turn is coming up won't see them do it, and then when it's their turn, they land on that bullet, boom, blown away. So when they say that, it'll make it seem like those two set him up to fire the bullet that took his life. Newman and his brother rushed the injured teen to MD Anderson Cancer Center, believing it was Cooper University Hospital. Young was then brought in an ambulance to the hospital emergency room. Police said Young's friends were not initially forthcoming about the events leading up to the shooting. Now they're really going to think that those two set him up. Newman and Mason are being held at Camden County Correctional Facility as they await their hearings, according to the Gloucester Township Patch. I don't really know how to feel about this because he shouldn't have been playing this game in the first place, but it's unfortunate that he did lose his life. And those two friends, they better question the fuck out of him because something seems shady about those two. So you mean to tell me that the time y'all was playing the game, it didn't go off on either one of you, but it went off on him? Like I said, it sounds like to me they set it up, and then when it came time when they said they weren't exactly forthcoming, now it really looks at them in a whole different, way. Like neither one of them said, "Oh, neither one of them said that it was an accident or anything like that. It's like they just kind of tried to come up with some kind of bogus story to try to cover their own asses, and they both. All I'm saying is this: be careful the type of friends that you have. Just be careful about the type of people that you choose to hang around. But at the same time, don't be playing no damn silly games like this because you're literally gambling with your life at this moment. And unfortunately, he lost his, and he was only 19. He wasn't even into his 20s, and he's gone. But like I said, they need to grill the fuck out of those two so-called friends of his. They really do. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.